coming to you live from West Virginia, and I have to laugh because I know Car Talk happens every Friday at 9 a.m. And normally I turn on my Do Not Disturb, but for some reason I did. It's probably about my extended warranty on my car. Anybody else have a Friday like that? Anyhow, today we're talking about one of my favorite subjects with someone brand new to me. I can't wait to meet you. Tell me all about yourself, Sean Stewart.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Um,
I'm glad to have you.
so I am the cosmetology director for Excelsior Charter Schools Academy of Beauty, which is a public school here in California.
Love.
Um, yes, it's very amazing here. Um, we are a free cosmetology school to students.
Love. Love.
Yes.
To anybody in California, talk to me.
It's to anybody who comes to Excelsior. So if you're a
Okay.
student here at Excelsior and you're 16 or older, you are able to come and be in this program. So
Now,
completely state board. Yeah.
awesome. Tell me, how did it all begin? When you were born, did you have a passion for, were you the kid who said, I'm going to be an education director of a beauty school when I grow up?
Education has always been a huge passion of mine. I've
Awesome.
always wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I had kids, went through life, and then, became a hairdresser. I've been doing this for 20 years now. Um,
Lord, you
yeah.
started young. You've got good genes.
Thank you. And so it just, this just happened. It just one day a client said, "Hey, let's let's do this," and I said, "Okay, I'm on board."
The universe said, here's where you're going to be. That's
Yes,
awesome. Congratulations.
thank you.
Congratulations. All right. So we know you're licensed cosmetologist.
Yes.
20 years ago. I think that's a lie, but I'm not going to fight you on that. It had to be more like 4 or 5 just by looking at your skin for nothing else. Um, you're also a certified colorist. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yes. So I went through Redken, did my color certification. I did my balayage certification with them.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
Yeah, so that's and I'm actually working on the design certification as well. So that's coming up here in like a month, I think.
Oh, my
Um, so
gosh.
yeah, so amazing things with them, and that kind of sparked a lot more of this education trail. But going through that made me realize how important education is,
Yes.
and the knowledge of education, because knowledge is key.
Yes.
Um, So yeah, so that was a road. I mean, amazing. Did I pass my first time? No. Um,
Oh, come on. Nobody does, I don't think. Those things
exactly.
are
No,
tough. How hard was
exactly,
it,
exactly.
really? Let's
Um,
talk about certification. Was that's not a 3 day kind of training? Can we
oh no,
talk
no,
a little
no.
bit about that,
Oh
please?
no, that's a lot of studying. You go through color authority, you go through um, just lots and lots of studying. And it's kind of amazing. It's like going back to cosmetology school. uh, and the science behind it. And that's what it really is a lot of the science behind color. So yeah, so
It's
it's
so many
definitely
classes.
a study for weeks,
I
months.
know. The first time I saw the manual for certification, I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You
no, it's
get
a
the
lot.
kit and you get a manual, and it's like, okay, you need to know everything that's in here."
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Now, when you take the actual certification, written and practical, what's that like for a stylist, please?
So it's three parts. So you're doing like the multiple choice, then you have your scenario, and then you have your practical. So that the anxiety and the level of excitement that you have doing
Yeah,
it. So
yeah,
I mean, so it definitely is an experience to go through, not once but twice. Um,
it's a lot.
so, but yeah, I mean, it was an amazing experience. But yeah, so it's just you're timed. I think everything was 90 minutes per second or per session. So,
Wow.
and I did it at the Redken Exchange. So
In New York,
yeah.
and your hands were shaking.
Oh, the whole time. I was actually placed wrong. I was placed on the wrong side. I'm right-handed and I was for left-handed. And
Oh
yeah, so
no.
that was my hiccup. So, but I learned. So,
So you spoke up. God bless you.
yes.
That was a long weekend of testing then, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't get your test results just right there while you're standing.
No, I think it took 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before you find.
That's what I've heard. My question is, were you 2 weeks of sweating bullets?
Oh, it was checking your email every hour on the hour to see if you got that email, whether you passed or not. So yeah, it's definitely, it's an amazing experience. So,
And are you, so you're not unhappy that you took certification and put yourself through that not once but twice?
oh no, no, it was totally, no, it was absolutely 100% worth it. I've only ever
Right.
used Redkin my whole career. So
Really?
it was, yeah, it was absolutely worth it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I think it's amusing that you loved, you're so proud of your certification, and you should be. That's a tough thing not many people get through. But you're so proud of your certification that it's part of your handle on Instagram. I mean, if I were a certified colorist, I'd have it tattooed on my forehead, I think, so that everybody who saw me knew I got the goods. I know
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's a bit, I mean, that's a big deal. It really is a big deal.
It
And,
really
by the time
is.
you get there and you get it, you have to be proud of it.
You have to be. Good, good,
Yes.
good, good, good. And then you come back to California as a certified colorist and talking to a client, and a client says, "Hey, let's open a beauty school."
Yeah. So it was actually the assistant superintendent for Excelsior Charter Schools. And he said, "Hey, I'm thinking of doing this. What do you think?" And I said, "All right, well, let's talk about it. Let's see." We were actually getting ready. We were going to move to Chicago. And
Oh,
yeah. And so I said, okay, let's do it. And we built it from the ground up. We got to pick the location of where
oh
it's
my
at on
gosh.
one of our campuses. I worked with Collins Manufacturing to design the entire layout, design all the
Give them,
furniture.
give them a
Um,
shout out. Give them a shout out. They
yeah,
worked hard.
yeah, no, they were amazing. And
Good.
we worked with Pivot Point, and we used Pivot Point curriculum, which I absolutely love. Um,
Love.
yeah, what is amazing is Redkin is on Pivot Point.
Yes.
Yes.
Do, go a little more into detail on that because I do have some schools that I don't think take full advantage of Redken on Pivot Point. Talk to that if you would,
So
please.
the Pivot Point classes, so like every one of my students went through, they did their safe space certification with Redkin.
Thank you.
And then uh, we can just go through each of the modules and it goes through where they just, they learn about the principles of color. They learn, all the multitude of things that Redken has on there. So it's amazing. There's just a few little certifications they can get, but for the most part, it's learning what Redkin people would learn.
I love that because you're making Redken people. Come on, Sean, you are.
I'm working it. I'm working it.
I love that. Now, just to clarify for those that aren't in the know, this isn't virtual learning from Redken. It is actually helping add additional resources to you who teach the curriculum in live and in person. This is just
Oh, yes.
online assets that add to that, right?
Yes, 100%. I think they launched it probably a month ago. Uh,
It's
but it,
yes,
it's amazing and to see because I deal with high school kids.
right,
I'm not dealing with 24, 25-year olds, 30,
right,
40-year olds that are going to cosmetology school. These are
right.
high school kids. They're 16. This program is built into their curriculum of school. So they come in their academy uniforms to school. They're going to all their other classes.
Sure.
So it's a big thing, and it's amazing for them to see what the beauty industry and Redken have to offer.
You've done well. Congratulations on that. That's brilliant. Your first class just graduated. Is that true?
Yes, so my first class just graduated. Well, 12 of them, 12 seniors graduated.
Okay.
And they're all going through taking their exams. Half of them have passed their exams. So,
Wonderful.
they have to take
Wonderful.
they have to take summer off because they need a break. They're teenagers.
I would love to have a skip year at the age of 700 right now.
Right,
I would love to
right.
have a skip year and just take some time off and veg. Yeah, no, I can't blame kids for that. I can't blame anybody for that. Um, so you're preparing, or no, you've already started the school year there, right? You've
Yes,
got
yeah,
a
we
brand new
started already.
class. How many
Yes,
people are in your new class?
I have 22. So there's 22 in here. Um, I have like kind of three different cohorts, three from the original start date. I have,
Love,
you know, so it's all different things, two different classes during the day. So
love.
it's amazing.
It sounds like a streamlined organization. I couldn't be more proud for you. That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
You've set yourself up for success. All right. Anything else we need to talk about? I appreciate your education, and thanks for sharing a minute of your perspective for that. Certification. Anybody interested in Redken certification, drop a note. I'll get back to you. We'll get you the resources. We'll get you the way to go. Um, He's a living testimonial for being a Redken certified colorist. I think that's brilliant. You're also a balayage certified.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean, education doesn't stop for you.
No, I love it. And that's what I explain to the kids here, that their education starts when they sit in this seat. It starts when they fill the inquiry out and they decide to come to a program like this. That's when their education starts. And my belief in education for them is the real world education. They need to learn to be in this industry in the real world.
Agreed. Agreed. And it's so much more than a textbook.
Exactly.
I thank you for
Yes.
the hard work you're doing on behalf of the industry. I'm impressed. Way to go, you.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
attaboy if nobody else tells you today. Attaboy, you're doing good. And 12 new stylists in California. That's awesome. All right. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your support. It was so good meeting you.
Yes. Thank you.
You were a good way to start the Friday.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions about anything we had to say today, please reach out. We can get you details. You want to be living the life and the dream just like Sean? We can make that happen. We have resources. We know people. Sean, thanks again. Have a wonderful weekend.
All right. Thank you. You too.
Bye.